Hi, I'm Carey Powell. I do talks on how to become mentally tough, and I'm going to do a series of short ideas so you can look at them before match and before practice to get an idea how you're going to become more mentally tough. And the number one question that we always get is that in practice, I'm Serena Williams, but when you play, you're my mother. But there'll be those days, when everything works, you're in the zone. And the question, why does that happen? And the answer is because we're crazy. And how do I know we're crazy? Because Einstein told us. The definition of his insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You want to be mentally tough. So you have to work on the mental side. Not just the physical side, not just the strategical side, but the mental. That's how you get mentally tough, and it takes effort. The first place you do, this is the first thing you do to become mentally tough, is you set goals. All the research shows that athletes that set goals were successful. Out of 300 Olympic athletes, 100% did some type of goal setting. So it works. A good goal setting method is the pyramid. You put on top of the pyramid what you'd like to do. Well, let's say we want to be a 4-0 player. I look up and I see the definition of 4-0 player. They've got a forehand that they can control. They can hit with depth and placement, and it's somewhat of a weapon. So I know that that's my goal. I've got to have that forehand to be a 4-0 player. So my next step is I need that forehand. How do I get it? Well, if you don't know what you need in your game, you could take a lesson and have the pro tell you. But right now, we're going to decide what we need. Well, to hit a harder forehand, more dependable, more accuracy, we're going to have a better unit turn to get ready. We need to load our weight on our back foot and explode into the shot. So you have specific ideas that you're going to do. But it doesn't stop there. That's where people go wrong. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get a better forehand. Yeah, I needed it. I took a lesson. The pro told me that. You go out, you have your team practice, and you start off and you're warming up short court and you're talking about the weekend. How were you? Oh, well, I did this and I did that and I did that and I did that. And the goals of what you're going to do is gone. You are not working on the mental game. Before the 9 o'clock practice, you review your goals. Okay, I'm going to work on unit turn, loading, exploding into the shot. When you're doing your warm-up, what are you doing? Are you talking? No, you're working on unit turn, loading, exploding, working on the shot. You back up. You have, okay, now you say, hey, is my unit turn before the ball bounces? Am I getting into the shot? You're doing analogy of your shot. You're not really worried about where it's going. It's going pretty well. Now it's time to do a drill. We're going to play champ of the court. Are you worried about winning champ of the court and go back to the old forehand, not getting ready, not transferring the weight? No. You go through your steps. Unit turn, load, explode. And while you're in line, what do? You keep reviewing. You don't, hi, how you doing? Talk. There is so much talking going on drills, you are not working on mental toughness. Every time you do something, you're practicing. That's a practice. So what are you practicing? Are you practicing on how to be social with your friends? Or are you practicing on how to hit a new forehand, to be dependable? So that's where the mental toughness starts. We forget about that. The next thing, we have different types of goals. Now that's your practice goals. Now we have performance goals. So let's say you're going to play a club, inter-club with the other girls on the team league. You have goals. Okay, I'm going to get my unit turn, load, and explode. And I'm going to hit this forehand 10 times, regardless of the outcome. And I'm going to practice it. And I don't care if I make it or not. That's the other thing. When you try something new, in each of the situations, you will probably fail. Because you've never been in that situation. You haven't done it there. The only way you get good at something is try it in all situations. But learn from it. Okay, what happened? Oh, I got tight. I was worried about it. I was thinking about too much. Then try to replace it with the, how does it feel to do it? Visualize it. Go through those steps. And then let's say you did that. Oh, I tried it 10 times. I was successful 5. So next time you play, guess what? Go to 12. I'm going to go 12. And your goal would be maybe to get 6. So those are your performance goals in a practice match. Now, you're going to have a performance goal in a UST, in a real match. It might not be as many. So, okay, I'm going to do this forehand 5 times in this match. Now be smart about it. Do the shots in times like early in the set when the games are love, 1 all, 2-2, things like that. Also do it early in the point game. So when it's love, 15 all. Those are the times to try these shots, not when it's add out, break point, or things like that when they really make a difference. So be smart on your performance goals. And again, you hit 3, well, I'm going to do it 6 times. So keep increasing so you get comfortable with performing that. So after a while, it becomes natural for you. So that's the first step, is that you need to start thinking about, oh, it's a mental game. And when you go out to practice. Have a purpose for your practice. What are you working on? And again, it doesn't have to be forehand. It could be anything. It could be strategy. It could be movement. But practice when you practice. If you have any questions, you can email me. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll give you notices when the next ones come up. Thanks a lot.